With every trucking case, there's the applicability of the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Regulations are in place to dictate exactly what a truck driver should be doing. Everything from pre-trip inspections, including what an employer has to do when they're going to hire a truck driver. It includes training, and it includes hours of operation. Hours of operation are controlled by federal regulations to force truck drivers to take breaks at certain intervals. Unfortunately, truck drivers are paid sometimes on a mile-by-mile basis, and the more they drive, the more they make. They're incentivized to not sleep. They're incentivized to drive as much as they can. So there are federal regulations in place that require trucking companies to take breaks, and the truck itself records those breaks, and they have to keep entries that show exactly when they took breaks, exactly when they're off the clock, exactly when they're sleeping, and they have to maintain those. And one of the first things that a police officer will typically do when they're investigating an accident that involves a truck driver is look at their hours of service and look to see how long that they've been driving. And I've had a lot of cases where a truck driver will put down his hours that are inconsistent with what the truck itself actually recorded electronically, that the truck driver cannot manipulate that. So we'll go and download the ECM, the electronic control module, and we'll also get the driver's logs to see what the driver said he or she was doing. And a lot of times they're inconsistent because they'll have their logs to show to the police officer if they get pulled over, and they'll look legitimate. But what they're really doing, and if a trucker gets pulled over just as a random stop, or if they're at a weigh station, they're not going to download their black box. So they won't see what they're legitimately doing, but they will check their hours of operation and some other things.